Hey everybody, welcome back to another unboxing and review. Today I am looking at what is known as the Coioc, which is C-O-I-O-C, wireless sports headphones. So these apparently have 120 hours of playback time. They are obviously completely Bluetooth headsets and they're also waterproof. These had those kind of crazy number of reviews, like 3,000 reviews, which were all high kind of stars, and they're only $25.99. So I thought I'd give them a go. If you saw my last video to do with the MP3 player, I bought these to connect with the small MP3 player that I've also purchased as well. So on the Amazon, you can kind of see that they've got 120 hours of playback, pretty decent audio output, designed for sports, ultra clear calls, so you can make calls on these as well. Can also act as a power bank using the little box that comes with it to charge, I guess, your phone if it was on really, really low power. You might be able to get a little bit of juice out of this. So yeah, that's kind of it really. So this is what you get, and the box fairly minimal. Doesn't really say too much on here. And I'm just gonna, what do we get? So we get some covers and some nicely protected charging base. Actually got some decent weight to this. It feels really good. So got a bit of a cover on there, magnetic opening. So it looks like these are already 100% charged by the looks of things. I think as soon as you open and close it, that's nice how they've made that see-through on the top so you can see the charge already. They look really high quality actually. I'm actually pretty surprised for the price. They look really decent. So take these out. So these bits will have to loop over your head, stop them falling out. It's the sports mode. And I imagine it comes with probably different sockets for different size earlobes, but nicely fits in. And yeah, they had very, very good reviews on this, by the way, so which is the reason I went for these. But so behind here, I imagine, is the USB, micro USB as well. So you've got a USB to charge other devices and a micro USB to charge this little block up, I guess. So close this nicely. That's pretty much it. So yeah, looks good so far. So as always, I'll use these for a few weeks and get back to you on what I think at the end of this video. So inside here, we have got a little lanyard, I guess for carrying that, but I'm not going to use that. Bunch of different pieces for your ears to fit around, and one of these cables that we've got millions of. And that's pretty much it, other than the instructions. So the instruction manual, English right at the front, all the other languages, Dutch. So inside, opened up. Nice simple instructions actually, very clearly laid out, so it'll be fairly simple to use. So I'm just looking at the English part here. Tell you what to do before you use it, how to reset them, how to connect, etc. Tells you how the charge looks through the box and the different statuses. So here you go, pretty straightforward. So as I said guys, I'm going to use these for the next couple of weeks and I'll get back with you with my honest opinion if I like these or not. As I said, I've first Bluetooth sports headphones I've had, so I'll be interested to see if these work well. I'm obviously using them pairing them with this MP3 player as well, which I'll leave a link to below. So yeah, if you find this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, but wait for the next part and I'll add it to the end of this video on what I think of these headphones. Catch you soon. Hey everybody, welcome back to the second part of this review. I just want to give you my thoughts and feelings after using these headphones for about 2 weeks now. And I can honestly say they aren't just good for a budget set of headphones, they are just good full stop. They're very, very good headphones and I was overwhelmingly surprised with actually how good they are. So I've had these headphones sitting in my car when I go to the gym, and I train in the gym for about an hour and 15 minutes kind of most days, and I have only charged up the actual unit once. So the unit that you get, which is this unit here, I've only charged it once and it's lasted every single day, and I've been using them for about an hour and a half, and I have them on pretty loud, right? So I like listening to my music fairly loud when I'm training. And the music itself, playing through these, the sound quality is just fantastic. You actually get very, very good isolation on the headphones. So when you put them in, even without having any music on, they actually isolate the sound really, really well. I've just got the standard buds that came with them. So I had the buds that exist on them already. And when you place them in, you see it actually flashing straight away. You take them out, starts looking for a Bluetooth device. But when you hook them on, they kind of hook over your ear, like so, and they just sit in place. And already I can hardly hear anything through that ear. It kind of mutes things by about 30 to 40% of what you normally hear. So even without music, they've got very good sound isolation in them. So you can see it fits really, really well. It does not move. So if you move your head around, shake about, and I do things like handstands and stuff like that, at the gym, and I go upside down on bars doing calisthenics, and they do not move, and you don't notice it there after a while. They just fit very, very securely. So that's the first great point about this. If you're running, if you want something that's very, very secure and comfortable, these are extremely lightweight and fit really well. You just barely notice you got them on. So what's happened is when I get them out, I leave them in my car, and what I will do is, I haven't done this because I've wanted to kind of wait to see what the charger is like on these, but you can see at the moment, if I show you that up to the light here, you can see that they are showing 77% of the battery that's in the base unit. So the base unit is 77% full, and you can see it shows you the capacity of the batteries on each of the headsets. So that's really, really good as well. So as soon as you kind of close this up and open it, you can see even through the case, it shows you that information as well. So I have only, as I said, charged this once, this whole thing. But what I will do is I'm going to leave this plugged in with a USB socket in my car, so that this whole base unit is always fully charged. And then when I get in the car, when after I finish my training session, I just drop my buds straight into the set here, and it'll charge them up. So that works really well. And this case, it works great as well. It's a very nice case, really secure. And I like the fact that as soon as you open up the case, the headphones become active. So the Bluetooth starts looking for a device. You don't have to switch them on or anything like that. So they look for a device, and on my little MP3 player, which I have done a review on this, again, I'll leave a link below to this device as well. It works really well with this, and I found that the sound has been great. Now, just in regards to sound quality, I know that's kind of very subjective, but the sound is very, very full and very, very rich. The only downside I've found is that if you have volume on quite high and you're listening to something that's kind of got a lot of bass, the sound can get slightly kind of distorted. So I found that I had to turn the volume down on very, very bassy tracks if I had my MP3 player on with the full bass. So it could be just the sound settings on the device you're playing itself. And it just happens that this MP3 player, you've got a frequency where you can change the different kind of music you're listening to. And I found on certain settings it had very distorted sound, so I had to turn it down. But that's the only downside. Other than that, the sound's very, very rich. You can hear full clear bass, and the treble and mid-range is very, very good as well. So they are fantastic for a set of budget headphones. The controls on this work very, very well also. So you've got a single tap to start playing, you've got a double tap to skip the track, and if you tap and hold, it will increase the volume. So you've got obviously both left and right. So again, if you tap and hold on the left one, it will put the volume down. Tap and hold for 2 seconds on the right one puts the volume up. Double tap on the left one takes the track back. Double tap on the right one takes the track forward. And I found that has been a really great advantage for me, because I'm used to having to go into my little MP3 player and skip the track that's in your pocket, whereas you don't have to do that with these. They skip just by pressing the side of the unit, and that's really helpful if you're running and you don't want something in your, easily accessible on your side. Because sometimes I've seen people with things like phones where they have to have them strapped on their arm or in their pocket, etc. It's not so easy to access them when you are doing an activity. Whereas with this, I've just been able to double tap, skip the track, and keep in the kind of zone where I'm training, rather than stopping and having to skip tracks by looking down at the device. So overall, as a 25 quid pair of headphones, I think you can't really go wrong. I'm super impressed with these, and if you are after a set of headphones, I strongly recommend them. Try them out. They're from Amazon, so you could easily send them back. I said I'll leave a link below if you're interested in these headphones. Check them out, look at the description. But with the Bluetooth connectivity and the way that I use them, they've been absolutely perfect for me. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, let me know.